There'll be a public hearing on this on July 5th. And the annexation area contains 79.67 acres of land vacant to the northeast of Chestertown. The property is generally bounded on the south by Sheila Road, on the west by Hack Drive Extended, Washington Square Shopping Center, the lands of Charles Summers, Pizza Hut, Chestertown Investments, formerly the Happy Harry's, and Maryland Route 213, on the north by the lands of Trinity Lutheran Church and Delmarva Power and Light, and on the east by the lands of the Maryland Department of Health and Mental Hygiene. When annexed, the property will become part of the 4th Ward. It will have 2 zoning categories, one which would be professional office to the south, and the north will be a hybrid of LI2, allowing some commercial that we anticipate being added by the planning commission in the coming process.
This is, we thought you might find interesting, the overall concept plan for what we would eventually like to do. The project was initially a expansion for Dixon with a warehouse, but we've grown our concept and our hopes and plans for this site. There would eventually be an entrance off of 213 as well as at the intersection on Sheila Road here. There's possibility of apartments at this end, and then this would be a business campus. So it would be both buildings for Dixon as well as KRM to build and lease speculative space in the hopes that businesses could either expand in the area or locate to the area. A combination of flex, commercial, office buildings in addition to the, this is the Dixon Distribution Center warehouse.
Is there any thought of moving the headquarters there?
Potentially, that's not the front burner item, but yes, that maybe it would be a more of a Dixon campus if we were able to.
How about the present warehouse?
It would be partially unoccupied and we would lease it out, but another division of Dixon would move into a high percentage, but 60 or 70% of that building.
Talbot Boulevard.
Talbot Boulevard will remain as is. He's referring to in the Chestertown Business Park off of Dixon Drive.
Oh.
Right now, for Dixon, it's just relocating. Now, with an expansion, the hope is that there will be some new jobs. But this is also going to be a high-tech automated warehouse. So with automation doesn't come a huge growth in new jobs as it would with a ratio to the number of square feet you're building. However, the growth of the business will hopefully dictate that there would be new jobs. Aside from that, the additional buildings that would be built would bring new jobs.
Couple of things. As part of the annexation, we are doing a traffic impact study. Ultimately, we'll be tying into Route 213, and so we knew the state and the town wanted to see what the impact of the traffic here is going to be on the road. And we've also met with Bob Sipes and are doing a sewer study for the gravity sewer that goes down through town, so that'll all be part of the annexation. We're also on the docket for Wednesday for the Planning Commission to introduce this master plan that UDA out of Pittsburgh has put together for KRM, and just go through the overall plan with the idea that as the annexation goes through, we would probably couple that with a site plan process for this building, which would be the first phase of the project.
This is, I think, one of the most exciting developments that we have on the table right now for the town from an economic development standpoint. It also will, I think, strengthen that sort of northern commercial / industrial end of the community, and perfect place for this type of development. So,
And I think it's very wonderful since it's in the 4th Ward. And